Starting with the tip number 1, dog tag strategy. If your teammate gets eliminated and you need to recover their dog tag, don't rush straight to the tag. There's a good chance enemies are camping nearby, waiting for an easy kill. Instead, move close to the area but avoid going directly to the tag. Take a few seconds to scout the surroundings and gather information. If you spot enemies holding the tag, engage them carefully one by one and clear the area before going for the recovery. Smart plays like this can save your life and help bring your teammate back into the game. Tip number 2, hold your footsteps. If your teammate gets eliminated and enemies start rushing aggressively at you, in such situations don't panic. Instead, stay still for a moment and hide your footsteps. Without audio cues, enemies won't know your exact position and may push carelessly. Once they get close, catch them off guard with a surprise attack and turn the fight in your favor. Sometimes silence is the deadliest weapon in Battle Royale. Tip number 3, backslide trick. Backslide movement is super effective in close-range fights. It can be used in different ways to put yourself on a higher advantage against other players and win most of the times. In order to do this movement, while sprinting, hold your joystick forward with left thumb. Now turn 180 degrees using your right thumb. Now this is the point where you need to hold the slide button and do another 180 degrees. Turn the way my character is turning while holding your joystick forward. Now I will show you backslide movement with hand cam so that you can understand it easily. Observe this carefully and practice at least 10 minutes daily in training ground to master this movement. This is very effective movement while using shotgun and SMG. Tip number 4, turn off automated armor repair. It's a good idea to keep this setting turned off in Battle Royale. When this setting is enabled, your character may automatically start repairing armor at the wrong time during a fight. This can interrupt your actions and cause a delay when you need to shoot immediately. By turning auto armor repair off, you stay in full control of when to heal, allowing you to react faster and avoid unexpected interruptions during combat. Tip number 5, fight from cover. If you find a solid cover in the final circle, don't give it up for no reason. When you are forced to fight multiple enemies, don't leave your cover and take unnecessary risks. Stay behind it and expose as little of your body as possible while taking your shots. Most players will see a solo enemy and get overconfident, leaving their own cover to rush. That's exactly the mistake you're waiting for. Let them push into the open, then punish them from your protected position. In last zone fights, good cover often wins more battles than good aim. Tip number 6, TPP mind games. Whenever an enemy starts chasing you, don't just keep running. Instead, use a nearby object, rock or building corner, to take a TPP angle and wait. Most enemies will assume you're panicking and trying to escape, so they'll aggressively push without expecting a fight. As soon as they come into your view, swing out and hit them with a surprise attack. This catches them off guard and gives you a huge advantage in the gunfight. Mastering TPP angles is one of the easiest ways to outplay overconfident enemies in Battle Royale. It's a simple but highly effective strategy that every smart Battle Royale player should use. Tip number 7, pre-fire. Pre-firing is an extremely effective technique in close-range fights. When you know an enemy is about to enter in your zone, start firing a split second before they come into your line of sight. This allows your bullets to connect the moment the enemy appears, giving you a significant advantage in the gunfight. Since you're already shooting, the enemy has less time to react and return fire. In close quarters combat, mastering pre-fire timing can help you secure kills much faster and win more fights consistently. It's a simple but highly effective strategy that every smart Battle Royale player should use. Tip number 8, force them out. If an enemy is holding a building, don't rush inside blindly. Pushing into a building puts you at a disadvantage because the enemy already has the better position. Instead, use grenades to force them out of cover. A well-placed grenade can either damage the enemy or make them leave the building to avoid getting eliminated. Tip number 9, be careful while nading. Whenever you're about to throw a grenade, make sure you stay behind cover. Leaving your cover just to throw a grenade is extremely risky because during the throwing animation, you don't have your weapon in your hand to fight back. If an enemy peeks at that moment, you'll be vulnerable and may get eliminated before you can react. Tip number 10. Zigzag running. If an enemy is shooting at you from behind, don't run in a straight line. Instead, use a zigzag movement pattern by constantly changing your direction while sprinting. This makes your movement much less predictable and forces the enemy to constantly adjust their aim. As a result, many of their bullets will miss, giving you more time to reach cover, heal, or reposition. Tip number 11. Wall sliding. Wall sliding is one of the most effective movement techniques for shotgun players. By sliding alongside walls and other objects, you can maintain momentum, move more smoothly around corners, and make your movement harder to predict. It also makes you a more difficult target to track, especially in close-range fight. Tip number 12. Mindset. The biggest difference between casual and pro players are not just skills, but it's the mindset. Every time you die, you either get frustrated or analyze what went wrong. The second option leads to rapid improvement instead of blaming luck or giving excuses. Ask yourself, why did I lose this fight? And what could I have done differently? Every mistake you fix is a step towards mastery. Tip number 13. Switch, don't reload. If your gun runs out of ammo in the middle of a fight, don't immediately start reloading. In most situations, switching to your secondary weapon is the faster and safer option. Reloading takes valuable time and leaves you vulnerable, while a quick weapon swap allows you to keep dealing damage without giving the enemy a chance to react. Many gunfights are lost because players try to reload at the wrong moment, so always switch your weapon instead of reloading. Tip number 14. Counter K9 unit. When an enemy uses the K9 unit class, then don't panic. If the enemy and the dogs are pushing you at the same time, focus on eliminating the enemy first. Once the enemy is down, the dogs become much less of a threat. However, if only the dogs are rushing you and the enemy is still far away, quickly take out the dogs before they can reach you. The key is to identify the biggest threat at the moment and prioritize your target accordingly. Tip number 15. Support revived teammate. When your teammate returns after being revived and goes back to collect their loot box, don't leave them alone. At that moment, they're usually vulnerable because they're focused on recovering their weapons, armor, and resources. If enemies are nearby, they may try to eliminate your teammate before they're fully geared up. That's why you should always provide backup and cover the area while your teammate loots. Your support can prevent an easy elimination and help your squad get back to full strength much faster.